Exciting news! Apple is getting ready to introduce the new iPhone 15 series in September. The fanciest one in the family, called the Pro Max, will have a special camera that can zoom far away, like a periscope. But there's a little problem. The company that makes some important parts for this camera might not be able to make enough in time. Because of this problem, the Pro Max iPhone might not arrive when we expected it to. Instead of coming out on time, it could be delayed by about 4 weeks. This news comes from people who watch and study these things, and they say it's like a wait-and-see situation. Normally, when Apple announces new iPhones, they let us know about them on September 13th. Then, we can start ordering them on September 15th, and they arrive at our doors about a week after that. But with this hiccup, the Pro Max might take longer to reach us, maybe from October 6th to 13th. Apple has had delays before, like when they launched the iPhone XR a bit later than the XS series. They've also had trouble with screens in the past. OLED screen makers LG and BOE couldn't make screens fast enough, so Apple had to ask Samsung for help. Luckily, things seem quieter on that front now, so maybe the Pro Max won't be delayed too much. As we look forward to the big September event, we're all hoping to see how Apple tackles these challenges. Will the Periscope camera be worth the wait? We'll have to wait a bit longer to find out. Apple has just given something new to computer developers to try out. It's like a test version of a software update called macOS 14 Sonoma. This is the 6th test version they've given out, and it comes 2 weeks after the last one. People who are signed up as official Apple developers can get this test version. They can download it from the special Apple Developer Center website. Once they put it on their computer, they can also get updates for it through the computer settings. This new macOS Sonoma has some cool things. It has special pictures that show up when your computer is resting, kind of like a screensaver. These pictures can also be your wallpaper. And there are small, helpful things you can put on your computer's desktop, like weather or news, and they're called widgets. You can pick the ones you like and move them around on your desktop. These widgets can do more than before, like playing music or controlling your lights at home. When you're doing something else on your computer, they'll be less noticeable so you can focus better. If you have the same widgets on your iPhone, they can also show up on your computer. Talking to people on video has also gotten better. They made a new way to show your computer screen while you're talking. Also, a program called Safari can now act like a computer app, and you can even separate your personal internet stuff from your work stuff. There are more cool things too, like finding stuff faster, sharing passwords easily, and working with PDFs better. This new macOS Sonoma will be tested for a few more months, and then everyone will be able to use it in the fall. There's talk going around that the next iPhone, called the iPhone 15 Pro, might cost more money than the previous iPhone 14 Pro. People are saying it could be as much as $200 more expensive. Normally, the Pro iPhones are the fancy ones and cost a bit more. But in the year 2023, they might be even pricier, and some folks who watch this stuff are worried that not as many people will want to buy them if they cost too much. A report from a place called DG Times that came out on Tuesday says the iPhone 15 Pro might start at $1,099. That's $100 more than the iPhone 14 Pro, which cost less. Also, the bigger version of the Pro, called the Pro Max, might start at $1,299. That's also $100 more than the previous Pro Max at $1,199. This is all based on a $100 increase, but some people think it might go up by $200. People have been talking about this price increase for a while now. Back in 2023, there were hints that the Pro iPhones might get $100 or even $200 more expensive. If the Pro iPhones cost more, fewer people might want to buy them. The report thinks that the number of Pro iPhones sold in 2023 could go down from the earlier guess of 83 million to 77 million. For Apple, having fewer people buy the fancy iPhones might not be a bad thing. They could make more money from each phone sold. But it's tricky, because if they make the price too high, not as many people will buy them, and that's not good either. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tech updates.